Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, wow. It's been an interesting 24 hours. Don't you worry, your coaching coming out this week. King.
Everyone's pulling, everyone's pushing the right way. Let's go get it, man.
What do I know? I'm just a dick from a dick. A dick from a dick happens to be a dick.
Shoots redirected behind Jari on the goal line. Crowd thinks it was in. Is that definitive enough?
That's the fucking problem. That's the fucking problem. None of the refs on the ice saw it go in. They all huddled and they all said, "Oh yeah, I saw it go in. Yeah, I crossed eyes. I saw it go in the line." Really right. Not the other way around. But hey, who am I to fucking tell the NHL this? Oh yeah, that's I gotta go get. Game 6 is gonna be fun, folks. They win tonight, they win game 7. There's no way Anaheim's from Alberta and beating Edmonton. Feels a good fact. By the way, Minnesota's up on Dallas. Minnesota wins tonight, that series is over. What a hit. What a hit. Also, for your viewing pleasure,
Great to have you along. It's night 13 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Welcome to the Sportsnet NHL studios. Elliot, Kelly, Kevin, David, great to have you here. We're going to get to Elliot in the game in a matter of moments. But first, it's a legendary pre-interview blooper with Scott Oak and Chris Knobloch. Take a look and a listen.
Randy Hawkins cutting his dick. That's awesome.
Perfect timing indeed. All right, put the smile on the legend's face. There he is, Scott Oak, the one and only. All right, we're not going to cut you off. No chainsaws here. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know what Chris Knobloch said? He said, and that's one of my smarter players.
Yeah, I know.
Chris Knobloch said the objective of game number 5 was to force the series back here to Anaheim and make the Ducks feel like they're in a must-win situation. And that has to be the mindset of the Ducks tonight, because they do not want to head back to the cauldron that is Rogers' place for a 7th and deciding game. That said, Honda Center is a hostile environment for the Oilers, who will try to save their season with the same lineup that did it on Tuesday night as in game 5.
For the Oilers.
And again,
sure, if you have power play after 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 power play. Sure, if you use 5 power plays in a row and see how well you do.
Ducks are going back to Lucas Destall in goal. He was chased in game 5, 10 minutes in, but Joel Quenville was not blaming at all on Destall.
Good. Really couldn't make the fucking save.
You pulled Destall after 3 goals on each.
What's funny though, and I'm going to be completely fucking honest, Destall has the worst goals against average in the playoffs. You can hear me. This all has the worst field goal in the playoffs. Worst save percentage in the playoffs. Only reason why Anaheim is up 3-2 right now is bullshit from officiating. I'll call it like it is. I don't care. Come at me. I don't care. You may not agree with me, but you think that puck went over the line? In overtime? You think if the Oilers... Really? Why? Why is it still playing? Why is it still playing? I don't understand why that's still playing. Anyways, I'll fix that. I just think it's kind of ridiculous that some people in the hockeyverse think that the Stahl's been the best goalie in the series. No, he hasn't. Puck drop isn't until 8:20, guys. I apologize. I didn't realize that it was still on. Sorry about that. I'm going to fix that. People heard what I said. You just didn't hear what I said. So other people heard what I said. Because I said what I said. Sucks, I guess. No, but in all seriousness, crap. Trying to... Anyways, I just think that it's a wee bit ridiculous that this team that is the Anaheim Mighty Ducks are up 3-2 based off of power plays. Look at the 5-on-5 work. Oilers have dominated 5-on-5. Oilers were up 2-0 in Game 4. And then 4 straight power plays for Anaheim? Can you imagine if the Oilers got 4 straight power plays? When they were down by 1 or 2 goals? Wrong, eh, Lubo? Not wrong. 2 minutes left to go in that game. You know what? I'm going to do you guys a favor. I'm going to switch it over to that Dallas game because I'm tired of listening to these. I can't stand Kelly Rudy, David Amber, and the B squad. I said what I said. They're the B squad. So it's 3-2 Minnesota over Dallas. 22-19 of the shots. 2:16 left to go in the third period. Empty net for Dallas.
Didn't really get set up. Had one chance off the face-off early, but this 6-on-5, they have not settled things down. So that's going to be the point.
It's going to be an interesting Colorado-Minnesota series. It is going to be an interesting Colorado-Minnesota series. Because whoever comes out of that series is going to get the Edmonton Oilers.
Scored that goal, and the Minnesota Wild took the lead. You can see the defensive structure and the attention to detail. Really not a lot of room out there for the Dallas Stars. And
it's hard to get pucks in on Volstad. You know, look for plays. We've seen it a number of times here tonight. Plays outside of the net. Bounces off the end boards. Just try to get it in that area to create that chaos that they're looking for.
Question remains, who do you want, Edmonton? Let's say the Oilers get past Anaheim. Let's say the Oilers get past Utah or Vegas. Who would you rather face, Minnesota or Colorado? I don't think either team is coming out of that series unscathed without injury.
Can't locate it. Boldy did. He'll float it out. Kaprizov ahead of the field. Fights off Robertson. Perks at one. He gets it back. Kirill Kaprizov. Diligent. 1:54 left.
Yeah.
3-2 Minnesota. looking to close out and advance. It's
Yeah, Kaprizov almost does the yeoman's work to get that empty net goal, eh?
Middleton out of the pile-up, emerging is Boldy. Now Ben, Jamie Benn, hounded by Eriksson. Boldy a steal. He breaks in. Matt Boldy puts it away.
That's game. Boldy makes it 4-2 Minnesota. Bye-bye Dallas Pie. But remember, guys, Ottinger's an outstanding goalie. Ottinger's an amazing goaltender. Just to remind the folks back home, because in case you guys missed it, I did make a bracket.
Under 90 seconds left. Ottinger back in.
Here's my bracket that I made to start the playoffs. Obviously, everybody and their mother picked Colorado to beat LA. I had Minnesota beating Dallas. I had Utah beating Vegas. Edmonton beating Anaheim. Colorado, Minnesota. I had Minnesota. I had Oilers over Utah. I had Buffalo beating Boston. Montreal beating Tampa. Carolina beating Ottawa. The only thing I fucked up on is the Philadelphia-Pittsburgh series. So far, I'm wrong on one. But as they say, 1 out of 8 ain't bad. I obviously have Carolina beating Pittsburgh or Philadelphia in round 2. Montreal beating Buffalo in round 2. Montreal losing to Carolina. Carolina Oilers, there's your cup. 25 goals scored in the final. I don't see
send it through center off bodies. 50 seconds
left. I just don't see too many goals being scored against the Carolina Hurricanes. So if the Oilers are going to want to win that series, they're going to have to win low-scoring games. 2-1, 1-0. That's just Misa. That's just Misa being silly. Lubo's bracket's pretty damn good too. Wallstead with another huge save. And down the ice it goes. Goal! Golazo! 5-2. That'll do, pig. That'll do.
14.8 seconds left.
That's interesting. Boldy with another goal. He wasn't even supposed to be playing today. Yeah, I feel you, because it is the worst feeling. But I gotta believe, you gotta believe that the Oilers are gonna come out on top.
Ducks are shuffling the deck a little bit with the lines. The first line is going to be Terry, Leo Carlson, and Kreider. You know, that's Gauthier moving down the lineup. But this game, for me...
So, I guess Quenneville's scared. He switched up his lines completely. It's not going to help. Honestly, I'm being honest when you guys say this, you guys. The only thing that's going to help the Anaheim Ducks win this game are the officials. How many power plays are they going to give you? How early are they going to give them to you, and how often are they going to give them to you? 5v5, you're not beating the Oilers.
Inside the Honda Center with the Ducks trying to advance.
Anywho, I'll be back. I'll have a jersey on when I come back, I promise. Let you guys listening to the festivities.
Well, there is is no California
Oh.
Honda Center tonight. Just undeniable energy on a night. The Ducks rebuild can take a major step forward as they try to eliminate the Oilers again. It was the big guns.
Sorry, Bolts fan. I just see a young start Montreal
They'll
Canadiens.
lead them all again.
That's
tonight.
the
Evan
hasn't
Bouchard
looked too
played
good.
his best game of the series. He was outstanding, setting up 3 goals in Game 5, essentially controlling the game from the back end. And not to forget Vasily Podkolzin, who opened the scoring on Sunday night. 5 points in the series. He's done it all for the Oilers. Chris Knobloch says of Podkolzin, he improves every line he plays on. The Ducks vow a better start tonight after being overwhelmed in Game 5. Joel Quenneville says his young team learned it has to be ready to play at puck drop in any game, but in particular in a playoff game. Ducks were not able to impose their speed and skill on the Oilers the way they did for the first 4 games. If they're to finish the Oilers tonight, they'll need Jackson Lacombe to return to dominance, the best player in the series until Game 5, especially when it came to defending against Connor McDavid. It's Game 6 to decide if Tuesday's win was the start of another Oiler comeback or just a delay of elimination.
Move your hats. Now, as we honor 2 great nations and our armed forces around the world, please welcome Tim Kepler with the singing of the Canadian and American national anthems.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command, with glowing hearts.
Oilers separatists. Let's go.
We rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and
That kid is
wide,
lost.
oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
You're not wrong, Bolts game. You're not wrong.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Now, please turn your attention to the ceremony as we welcome the Anaheim Fire and Rescue Honor Guard with the presentation of our nation's colors.
What's good, man? Not too much. Not too much. Just chilling out before the big game. Hopefully the Oilers pull up a big, fat W.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed?
Yeah.
At the
Desperate,
twilight's
desperate,
last
desperate.
gleaming, whose broad stripes and the bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof
We don't want that, my friend. We don't want that.
night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does
Lord.
that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
That guy's veins popping out the side of his chest.
Newport Beach, where you go to relax. Well, you want to be relaxed entering an elimination game, but not too relaxed, or you'll get plenty of relaxation. For the Edmonton Oilers, it's going to be
What do you
their
mean not too
13th
relaxed? You want
elimination
this team
game
relaxed.
in their last
The Oilers play better when they're
5
loosey-goosey.
And that man, Connor Ingram, who stopped 29 of 30 on Tuesday night.
They play better when they're
With
loosey-goosey.
extending Edmonton's season to a Game 7 on Saturday night. Oilers and the Ducks. Lucas Dostal has given up.
As I said,
shot,
Oilers
a
win this
goal
game, we're
rather,
coming
the
back to
first
Berta.
shot he's faced in each of the last 2 games. As you heard the panel talk about, he ranks dead last among playoff goalies and goals against, and 19th out of 20 in save percentage. Darnell Nurse suiting up for his 100th career playoff game, and despite the way the pairings looked in warm-up, he will indeed be alongside Connor Murphy as we're underway with Game 6, and it's Murphy sending it in deep. Edmonton beat Anaheim 4-1 in Game 5, but the Oilers, including the regular season, have lost 5 in a row in this building. Their last win came during the 23-24 campaign. Leo Carlson tucks it just wide, and that'll be picked up and reversed back by Jack Roslovic, who begins the game on a line with Dickinson and Matt Savoy. Nurse ambles his way to center and sends it in deep. Meanwhile, for Anaheim, Chris Kreider, despite not scoring a goal in his last 16, is back on the top line with Leo Carlson and Troy Terry.
First time since Game 1, that's how they started to start this series, with Kreider on the top line. So obviously for Joel Quenneville, trying to get more guys involved in game number 6.
Jacob Trouba will bring it up the center and shoot it in.
Oh, boo.
Wire short side.
Cannot have that happen.
Trouba let one fly. That was deflected off the boards and right to Leon Draisaitl, who begins with McDavid and Kapanen. And McDavid shoots.
Oh.
And he had Dostal wrong-footed, but the shot was wide. Kapanen, who scored on the first shot in Game 4, is out there. A blast taken by Wallman, and that pinballed wide and cleared by Jeff.
That'll be icing against the Ducks.
Icing against the Ducks. A bucket and a half into this game.
Quick start. Both teams have come out skating. It was Carlson, the top line, starting for the Anaheim Ducks, and he's always been so dangerous off the rush.
Oh,
Good
what a
backhand
time to be
throw goes
alive.
right
What a
through. That
time
was
to be
Murphy
alive.
taking away Kreider, driving to the net. Connor McDavid's first touch from Draisaitl, and shoots this one through his screen and misses wide, but he punched through his speed through the neutral zone. A good sign early for the captain.
Exactly my thought. He was motoring, and he's looked
McDavid
good
wins the
in that
face-off.
regard
I guess I should
since the third period
update.
of Game 4 in this building. Up until that point,
Sorry, guys.
definitely tell he
I was watching the game and not paying attention to my screen.
Nice steal by Colson
screen
at
was
center
working.
against Jackson Lacombe, and now burrowing his way down low is Zach Hyman. But Colson, who's been Edmonton's best player
anybody
in this
but
series,
Calgary.
begins on the line with Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. And Louis, I'd have to say that Colson elevated those players in Game 5.
He elevates anybody he plays with. And I know they were talking about on the panel. He's just been so solid. Here he is now, driving the play down the ice.
Nurse a shot from distance. A stick save made by Dostal. And the crowd gives him an appreciative cheer. That wasn't a Bronx. Dostal trying to settle in. Remember, he lasted just 10 minutes on Tuesday night. Szymanski wrapped up with Tyson Hines. Anaheim on the puck. Fished out, but Ekholm will hold the zone and shovel it over to Curtis Lazar. Poked away by Drew Hellison, and then Szymanski took it over. Bouchard, a little clip on McTavish, who tried to saucer it ahead.
Oh, come on, no! Oh, what a play by Doc. Colton. Doc, what a play.
The Oilers able to get it clear. Kreider wasn't sure he could have touched that puck because of maybe too many
17-14 left to go in the first period. Shots are 1-0 Edmonton. Nothing is still your score.
Game 6.
I think he made the right decision there. That would have been close.
If you don't believe me, just watch.
Kreider right back out there with Terry and Leo Carlson. Kreider's been a guy who's scored big goals late in
Get that
series.
fat head out of the way.
Kreider collects from the half wall, lets one fly, and that's speared by Connor Ingram.
Yeah, a little extra after this one. The first
He's
time
got
they've
such
come
a
together
big
on a
head,
whistle.
he gets
Here's
it
what
right in
started
my
in
way.
Game 1. It was Edmonton's best period of the series. They knew it.
That's what the Oilers got to do, is just pressure the stall. Get on him early, get on him often, just bump him. He clearly doesn't like to be bumped. Bump him.
That got Dostal pulled in the game for the first time in the series. We saw Ville Husso for the remainder of game number 5. He gets the start. Dostal does in this one, and Connor Ingram closed the door late as Edmonton staved off
Jesus
elimination.
Christ. Oh.
Edmonton is 8-4 in elimination.
Strange how that happens.
Over the last 5 years, this being the 5th year, and including the win on Tuesday night. Backhanded in by
Well, let him do it, and he's going to find out just how bad the Ducks are going to be.
Pumps it up top for Nurse, back down low. Roslovic wrapped up in the corner. Played to Kreider, soft toss off the boards back towards center. Louis, you saw firsthand Kreider third period hat trick to lead the Rangers.
So far, the teams are feeling themselves out, it seems like.
Yeah,
how's that offside? Riddle me
that,
man.
Goals in the first 5 games. In game number 6 for Joel Quenneville, we've seen him shuffle
Interesting
around.
call
After
there,
game
Chiefy.
number 1 loss, he threw Gauthier up on that line, changed with Kreider, who was down the lineup, and he's kind of been mixed on some different
Riddle
lines.
me that,
They
Batman.
want to get the big guy going. He's had some opportunities, but hasn't put the puck in the net with 2 assists in the series so far. But Quenneville's been pretty savvy with when he changes guys up and puts them on different lines. They seem to respond.
Happens to be his 35th birthday as well. Chris Kreider's last goal came on March the 21st. Nearly 4 minutes gone by in the scoreless first period, which has been the Oilers' best. They've outscored 9-3 in the first period in this series. Here's Wallman gaining the line, blasting on.
Shot by Wallman, save made.
Stream every play with Rogers, Canada's best and most reliable 5G Plus network. Rogers, we got you.
You're the only one that seems to have
Survey
problems with it,
says
I
castings
swear.
open for Family Feud Canada. Apply now at cbc.ca. Family Feud auditions.
I swear to my God, you are the only one nitpicking. And I can't hear any of it, so
Edmonton's top line against Anaheim's fourth line. Joel
I'm gonna get
Quenneville has
shot.
been comfortable with this matchup all series long. Hoisted up high by Trouba.
It's crazy how Anaheim's had almost 12 power plays in the first period all series.
Trouba up the right-hand
That's
side,
insane to
too
me.
far for Ian Moore, but whistled in by Washington. Viel, a couple of big goals
I
in this
wanna
series.
know.
However, on Bouchard.
Fair. That's offside.
Then tried to center it, and at the last minute,
Where's that defenseman?
it was wide. Seneca up to Kallorn, who waits for a trailer.
Just run him the fuck over. Every time Kallorn touches the puck, just breathe on him. He'll fall over embellishing. Him and that Seneca little baby. Divers, man. That's up and out of play. 15 minutes left to go in the first period. Still nothing is your score. Little bit of rough stuff after the whistle. Don't mind that at all. Wow, the radio is so far behind. What a poke by Hyman. Unfortunately, the stall got there first. Icing against the Oilers, apparently.
Everybody hits, everybody's looking to finish, and your time and space is evaporated really quickly. And they've dealt with that very well and still have a 3-2 lead in this series after losing game number 5. But he said every single game is a new test and is opportunity for this team to step up and
You
take
gonna watch this game on Big 3 Plus?
Guilty of an icing call, so Edmonton looking at a D-zone draw. Off that face-off, Kreider had his pocket picked, and it was chipped out successfully by Podkolzin. Powered back in momentarily by John Carlson. Tossed behind the net. Murphy gave it away. And now Terry will go to work in the corner against Nurse. who slides it past him. But Colson, he had an opening for Zach Hyman. That pass didn't miss by much.
Just off the
Liars.
He had a step too, Hyman.
You cannot watch this game. 50 plus.
Carlson able to gather himself, collect, and dish off to Tyson Hines, whose 6th playoff appearance matches the number of regular season games he's played in the NHL. Granlund will send it in deep. Allison on the pinch for Anaheim. Shrugged off.
Killorn holding on to the stick for dear life of Wallman. Huh. Oh, don't fall over there, Killorn. Your old bones might break.
Fielded flawlessly by Rosovic, who shovels it down deep. Goes Stahl to handle. He'll put it up on the plexi. Killorn makes certain of a clear back to center. Colton Dowd, second on the Oilers in hits, despite the fact he only plays about 8 minutes a night. Freed it up for Szymanski off a collision.
Only if you're in the Ducks region. You watch it on Victory Plus.
Against Hellison. And now Palin, who shakes that puck loose, staggers somewhat. Crowd wanted a tripping call.
Yeah. Keep on hitting them. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let these fucks out. What a play. Keep the play alive. Eventually they're going to trip you and take a call. Line change. Shoot! Fuck Ekholm. Shoot the puck, man. I've seen you take that shot as a Viking general. Let's go. McDavid! Oh, too many just passes, man. Somebody shoot the puck. Bouchard shoots the puck and he misses the net. Oh, I guess if you're asking for them to shoot, you just like a better quality shot than what Bouchard took. Oh, the fucking headache and heartache. Here comes McDavid to Ekholm. Ekholm down to Draisaitl. Ekholm. Shoot! McDavid isn't expecting that, my fucking friend. Shoot the puck! Quit fake slap passing it! You're a defenseman that has a fucking rocket. Let it go!
This first period almost halfway point, but this is a great shift extended. The fourth line goes in, cycles, wins a battle, and you can see that one right there. Maybe looking for a little stick as McDavid was funneling to the net.
Just let the fucking pill go. Oh, that almost squeaks in. Coles and Hawkins line with Hyman. Keep it in, Wallman. Good shit. Podkolzin tried to go back to Amberson. Wallman to Emberson. Emberson ups it to Podkolzin. Tips it into the zone. Where's that third man? Be sure, be sure, be sure. Oh. Every time a goalie leaves the net, you gotta be sure. Make the save play. We got 10.5 minutes left to go in the first period. Still nothing. Oilers 2, Ducks 1 in the shot department. Ooh. Oh, here's a turnover. Here comes Rozovic. Shot blocked by Carlson. He had no idea where it was. Imagine if an Oiler player just picked that freaking puck up. Oh, yeah, fall all over each other. Well, that looked like way too many men on the ice, but who am I? I can't count to 12. Now the Oilers are disassembled in their own zone. Shot save made by Ingram. More fisticuffs after the whistle. Oh, yeah, Killorn's trying to get out of there. He knows. He knows if he's in there, he's getting a punch to the mouth. Little baby. Oh, that would have been something, eh? A goal like that. Oh, Moore's going to have to go to concussion protocol. That looked like it hurt. Anyways, these guys, I'll be right back. I got to get a charger, and I got to get my headset. I'll be back. Oh.
Although he's not as concerned with his place on the list as much as he is getting on the board in this series, as Louis mentioned, scoreless to this point.
Ross, Raysan, that's kind of stupid thing to say, though. I'm sorry, but that's a defeatist attitude that Oiler fans shouldn't have. I'm putting it out there. That's in the net, of course it is. But I'm just saying, man, like, that's such a defeatist bullshit attitude to have. Oh, I'm fine if they lose. Like, who the fuck says that? And I'm being honest, like, who the fuck says that? Not an actual Oiler fan. I'm sorry, but not an actual Oiler fan fucking says that. A fucking half-Brit. A fucking part-time fan that only cheers when the team is winning. I'm sorry, but fuck. You listen to too much of the fucking Oilers nation. The Stu for Reals. The nitwit Austins. Fuck me, man. I swear, Oiler fans are a totally different type of breed that I don't fucking recognize. Give me my 30-year-old plus Oiler fans. I will take that over a 29 to 10-year-old Oiler fan any day. Fuck me. And yeah, it's stuff like that that gets me. It's stuff like that and things that get said like that that gets me fucking riled up. Because you don't ever hear that from any other fan base. Oh, I hope we're out in round one. No, you don't. It's I hope we win the cup. But shit happens along the fucking way. I don't know. I couldn't ever think the way you young Oiler fans do. I really couldn't. What do you want to pick on Austin? You want to know why his channel has over 10K? You would think he's a gem. The guy's a fucking tool bag and a half. It has nothing to do with Oilers content that why he's got so many subscribers. But go check out his channel. It's fucking ridiculous. I'm just saying, guys. Why pick on Austin? Because it's accounts like his. It's accounts like his that give all Oiler fans a bad name. He's flippy floppy and he changes with the fucking tide. Don't believe me? Go check out all his videos. He doesn't have conviction on anything. Fucking anything. Oilers were down 3-1 to LA. Oh, this series is over. LA's got this series. They tie it up 3-3. Oh, the Oilers are winning it. They're winning it. Pick a fucking lane and stick to it. Fucking flippy floppy. So for you to say he's got over 10K subscribers, you're a fucking idiot and a liar. So hey, good on you, kid. He's got 10K subscribers, really? He doesn't, though. He really doesn't have 10K subscribers, but go on. I'm not here to talk about other channels. It just irks me when so-called Oiler fans wish they'd lose or hope they'd lose. I've never in my 40 years of cheering for this team have I ever had more Oiler fans bash this team, wish ill on this team, talk so negative on this team. Good for him. Like I said, go watch his channel then. If he's your fucking cup of tea, go watch his channel. But I'm going to keep it real all the time. I'm not going to change with the tide. I'm not going to read the room and be like, oh, well, my fans like this, so I'm going to go do this. My fans like the fact that I play NHL 26, so I'm going to make that my content for 3 months and get 5,000 subs off that. I'm not going to go sell and become a sponsored person where I have ads pop up and sponsor every fucking thing that's going to pay me money. If that's your cup of tea and that's what you're into, good for you. But I'm just saying, I'm not one of those guys. I will keep it a buck with everybody all the time. I won't be well liked. I'm not well liked in the verse of Oiler content creators. I get that. But it's kind of funny how I'm not in a room and my name keeps coming up in people's mouths. I like that. But yeah. It's all good. I don't need to be. Oh, fuck. The fact that you said Stuart for real is a true Oiler fan, and you're fucking an idiot. Like, that guy is probably the worst Oiler fan on the planet. Any guy who openly bashes a goalie just because, oh, he's not your favorite goalie, it's not an Oiler fan. You will never see me or hear me bash anyone that's wearing the Oiler uniform. I may not like the person personally. Corey Perry, prime example.
Right off the face-off.
Oh, Oilers are going to win this game. I'm not worried about it. The Oilers are down one. They're going to get the power play to tie the game up. That's how this series works, right? The winning team, the team that's winning, ends up taking a penalty. But hey, I'm just saying, guys, I will never change who I am for anybody for any amount of money. See, that's the thing. He won't do it in his streams. That's fucking stupid. Why give another person... Like I said, if you guys knew what I knew, it's all good, though. I'm just going to be a guy that shouts really loud and sticks up for myself when stupid people talk about me in chats behind my back. The fact that you have your name as Oilers Separatist says all I need to know about you. You're not really an Oiler fan. You're just one of those guys that's looking to cause trouble, which is cool, but that's your thing. Hey, stick to the shtick. Yeah, it's 2-0. Great, eh? It is what it is, folks. Oilers coming back. I'm going to say it till they don't. I don't even care. I am going to be cheering for this team to win until 60 minutes is up and the game is lost. Till then, anything is possible.
Short side, 2-0 Anaheim. Get the feet going, get to a spot, be ready for this pass when Carlson has the puck on his stick and he finds him. And you got to hand it to Joel Quenneville. Yep. Before game 2, he elevated Gauthier to the top line and Gauthier
2-0 Anaheim
with 2 goals and an assist. Trying to get Kreider going in game 6. He puts him on the top line and Kreider has now made it 2.
Why they don't what? I don't understand the question.
So now it's the Oilers who will have to rally from 2-0 down tonight. Here's a dish, a backhander, and that was sent wide by Killorn. With this crowd ready to raise the proverbial roof. Trying to force one to Seneca, that wasn't there. Seneca looking, dishing down low to Granlund. Getting worked over by Emerson. Now Alex Killorn. 10 points in his last 4 up top.
You've got Seneca. Shot Granlund. That missed. Tie blocker. Rebound Seneca. Skate. A clear by Roman. And Drew Ellis in the group at center.
Excuse me.
Fourth line out for Edmonton. 5 1/4 to go in the first period. Hailing and Kreider with the goals for Anaheim. Nurse blasted by VL. Up the right-hand side, you've got Josh Szymanski.
Oh.
Well played by Minchikov. Puck shaken free. Crowd wanted a call against Edmonton. It's not going to come. Duck, who was thundering down the right-hand side, let a shot fly. Goes Stahl.
Scores! Connor Murphy with a goal. That is 2-1 now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. Keep your mouth shut until the end of the game.
They've had difficulty getting in and turning over pucks in this game to start things off, and it's just an aggressive move.
Szymanski with the assist. Colton Murphy. Connor Murphy with the goal. 2-1 Anaheim. 4:41 left to go in the first period. But hey, you're right, guys. This team sucks. This team is done. Fucking so sick of it. And it's the Oiler fans that I'm most disheartened the most by. Like, I get it from other fan bases. I understand. Oh, who's got the slash? Oh, the Oilers get a penalty. Oh, yeah. Heaven forbid you actually let them play the fucking game. What a joke. What a joke. Wes McCauley. Huh. Good old Wes McCauley. It's not a fucking slash. Nah, well, such is life. Roll with the punches. See, guys, like, I'm going to be 100 with you guys. I could care less if it was a Duck fan in here chirping me. That's cool. You're a Duck fan. I expect you to chirp me. I expect you to say the most outlandish, stupid shit. But it's the Oiler fans that are so fucking negative. You want to hear a fun fact, Oilers Nation? What is the longest active playoff streak right now? The team that's made the playoffs the most consecutive seasons in a row. Actively, right now, as of today. Venture a guess who it could be? It's the Oilers with 8 years in a row. But hey, let's bash the Oilers for not being a good not being a good hockey team. It's what we do, right, Oiler fans? We're just so used to negative. All we do is talk negatively. We're just so used to being so mundane and beat down. That's all we know is negative. I don't know. I couldn't be that way. I like to see things as positive as possible.
7 for 14 in the series and 12 power play goals against. Here's Lacombe, one-timer and caught cleanly by
Just
Ingram, and that's
weird to me.
Because McDavid had lost his stick, so it was essentially.
It is so weird to me that the Oiler fans are the most negative on their team. Guy rips McDavid's stick out of his hands and no call.
He must not have been able to see over off the draw. Here's McDavid. Lacombe Jackson. They'll move it to Mason McTavish. Wanders to the middle. Seneca off his back foot. That was a nifty play, but didn't pull the trigger on a shot. Sends it around the boards.
3:48 left to go in the first period. 2-1 Anaheim. Block shot by Darnell Nurse.
That was kind of a shot pass. Then McTavish, Gauthier just inside the blue line. Wisely put it down low for Seneca. In tight Lacombe, up top Gauthier. In front, he was trying to hit Seneca's stick.
1 minute left to go on the penalty kill.
Now you've got Lacombe. Turning it back for Seneca.
Stuart for real does not keep it real, David. I'm sorry, but ever since he sold his soul to sports betting, he doesn't keep it for real. And of course they score. What a fucking joke. Do the Oilers get a power play now? Can the Oilers get their own power play?
Another deflected puck, as you mentioned. This puck wasn't clean to the net. It changes direction. And for Anaheim, it's that shot mentality. That's what has made their power play so good.
Went off Darnell Nurse and in the net.
Gets down, he's trying to get in that shot lane. The fake shot by Lacombe off the shaft. You can see right as Ingram goes down into that butterfly. It's up over top of the right shoulder.
Well, I'm just saying, how is that a ticky-tack call? Are you going to let the Oilers get a ticky-tack call? Probably not. You're going to make them work for their penalties that they get, their power plays.
You know it changed the speed too, so it really is a kind of a double trickeration there. 3-1. Carlson lets one fly. That was blocked by Bouchard. And now Pakol's in ahead for
I'm just saying, if you think Stuart for real keeps it real, you're fucking an idiot. Nurse is already gone. Don't worry about it. I'm not allowed to say more or say less about it. I don't know.
In this series, and again, a high-scoring series, we've seen 4 goals on 10 shots in this first period. Punch forward, Dostal. Looks to move it to Trouba. Hard rim, got through Jake Wollman. Ducks push the lead back to 2.
I'm just saying, there is a team out there that wants Nurse, and I'm not allowed to say more about it. Roslovic off the crossbar. 2 minutes left to go in the first period.
Looking for his first goal of the series, Troy Terry. First goal of the series, Troy Terry. Down the slot, his shot knuckles into the waiting glove of Ingram.
Great look at this one as he funnels himself to the net, picks this up on the fly. It's a bouncing puck off the stick. Skate back to stick. He elevates in tight right here and has Dostal beat.
Oh, you guys are going to fucking hate me.
Right there in the same frame, but it's Roslovic that finds himself in alone.
Has nothing to do with praising Skinner. Are you fucking stupid? Dude, don't be that fucking guy. You didn't need to praise Skinner. That's not what I'm fucking saying, you retard. Had nothing to do with praising Skinner. The fact that he bashed Skinner at every fucking point of view. And it wasn't just Skinner. The guy's done nothing but bash Bouchard, bash Nurse. The guy's not an Oiler fan. Stu for real, my fucking ass is real. But anyways, I'm tired of talking about other creators that don't hold a candle to shit that I do. But they have more views because they've got no lives and they live on TikTok and the internet. Guys, literally all I do is I come on here, I do this. I make a hour-long video. He did not, you stupid fuck. Like, if you honestly think that, you are dumber than fucking shit. We must have the fanboys in here, man. Holy Christ. Although, to be expected, elimination game. Why don't you look and ask the Pens why they lost that series? Where was Crosby, Malkin, Letang, Carlson for games 1, 2, and 3? Fucking invisible. Stuart Skinner was the only reason why they didn't get pumped almost double digits every game. But yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Be that guy to blame Stuart Skinner. I guess it was Stuart Skinner's fault, too, that... Oh, that's not goalie interference or anything. They just run the goalie over. That's cool. And that's too many men on the Oilers. Fuck these refs, man. Fuck it. Oilers, too many men on the ice, but hey, run through the goalie. That's cool.
Download the app today. Must be 19 plus. Ontario only. Please play responsibly.
Oh. What do you mean interference? That's interference! You can't run through the fucking goalie! Why did they play Seeloss? Because Seeloss was the starter all year. If you don't know that, then you're fucking dumb. Just letting you know. Why did they switch to Seeloss? A legitimate question. Because if you're gonna go out, no, Jodes, that's not on the coach at all. I know you'd like to think that, but that's not on the coaching staff at all. That's on players not understanding the situation, not paying attention. Like, I love how you guys are so quick to blame coaching for everything when you're not willing to blame the players for not knowing the situation on the ice and who's on the ice. Yeah, it's a bad first period, but good thing there's two more. Fuck you, Killorn, you fucking cunt. Piece of shit diving baby. Anyways, guys, this is going to be a fun stream because, hey, we got more Oiler haters in here than we do actually have fans, which is weird, but I won't tell you how to fan. What do you mean, who was the extra man? A defenseman jumped on the ice. Notice how Knobloch stands by the forwards, and it was a defenseman that jumped on the ice? But let's blame Knobloch for everything. Like, that's what we do, right? It's Knobloch's fault this team doesn't start on time. It's Knobloch's fault this team doesn't penalty kill properly. It's Knobloch's fault the forwards named McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hopkins refuse to block shots at any regular intervals. You're right. It's Knobloch's fault. I really wish you guys could be coaches, even for 10 minutes, in any league. Oh, absolutely. Seeloss is way better than Skinner. No doubt there. I will not argue that. I am just saying. I think it was, I want to say it was Bouchard or Nurse. I'd have to go back and check the tape. I don't know which D-man it was. I'm at the point where I don't care. Don't jump on the ice when you know there's already 5 guys out there. It makes no sense. But anyways, I'm trying to be understanding of the situation. But we always blame the management, the coaching staff, this, that, and the other. Sorry, it wasn't Bouchard. It was Draisaitl. My bad, it wasn't a defenseman. It was a forward. Draisaitl jumped on the ice thinking that... No, my bad. No, it was Emberson. It was number 49, Emberson. I just saw a 9. I thought it was Draisaitl. So Emberson jumped on the ice thinking that the forward defenseman was coming off. Clearly wasn't. Is what it is. Yeah, you have to stick with Ingram. Because Jari's not going to give you a better chance to win. Like I said, your chance to win is with Ingram. You're still going to win. In my eyes, this game is still within reach. In my eyes, this team is still winning this game. I'm going to be raked through the coals for it. I don't care. The Oilers are going to go out swinging. My thing is, it's just, I don't understand how Oilers fans are so quick to blame everybody but their top players. How many coaches do we need to go through in 5 years? How many GMs do we need to go through in 5 years? Before people realize it's not a GM issue, it's not a coaching issue, it's not a leadership issue, it's an X's and O's issue. It is 100% an X's and O's issue that this team does not do X's and O's very well. Don't ask me why. This Oilers team is a run and gun. Yes, I've been wanting them fired for a while now. I've been very vocal about getting them fired for a while now. Within, not just with you guys, but within people I know. Yeah. They're not scouting idiots. Like, they're not like, how do I say this as a coach without hurting people's feelings? There's things that can be taught and things that can be ingrained, and there's things that you're going to have to be willing to do. For some reason, the Oilers players, and yes, I will say McDavid and Draisaitl, they are not willing to play defense first hockey. No, I know it was a joke, but they do. They need a new special team coach. It's absolutely true, Epic. But for as long as I've watched this Oilers era of hockey, Draisaitl, McDavid are run and gun. They had a coach that was run and gun. It worked until it didn't. And then, again, oh, fuck, I wish I... You know what? Since it's going to be the last game of the year, and maybe the last game for a long time, I'm spilling all the tea tonight, guys. I apologize. Chad, I apologize. I tried. I can't do it anymore. A couple of years ago, you remember when we had a coach named Todd? And Todd was a run and gun coach. Didn't really do X's and O's. Didn't really set too many things up. Was more, we are a push first team. Offense first. All gas, no brakes. We're going to outscore the opposition 100-12. It worked. It worked for a long time. And then teams decided, hey, certain players on the Oilers don't play defense very well. Certain players on the Oilers refuse to play defense. So they brought guys in. They brought in Duncan Keith. They brought in Corey Perry. There was another guy before Corey Perry that they brought in to help play defense. Anywho's, they brought all these guys in to play defense because the top two guys refused to. So, what happened was, again, I am so sorry. A couple of core players went to management, went to the higher-ups, Daryl Cates, Wayne Gretzky. Again, you guys may not know this, but Wayne Gretzky is one of the higher-ups. And they said, they brought in Ekholm. We want to learn how to play the right way. For us to get past Vegas, for us to get past Colorado, for us to get past Dallas, for us to go anywhere insignificant in playoffs, it's not good enough just to make the playoffs anymore. We want to go rounds. How do we do that? McDavid, Draisaitl, Nurse, Bouchard to a degree, Hopkins. We're all asking, how do we do that? They are told in no uncertain terms, you have to play a 200-foot game. You have to play defense first and build the offense off of defense. So, who'd they bring in? They brought in a guy that's on the Anaheim bench right now from the AHL. They had him be an assistant coach and they had him be a head coach because he taught defense first. He was a good PK guy. He took care of the minute little details you got to play. And it worked for a while. It worked for a couple months. It worked for 3 months. It worked for 6 months. It worked. The Oilers were playing defense first. They weren't the flash and dash Oilers. They learned something. They got boring. They weren't winning games handedly. When they lost, they'd lose close games. When they won close games. And then certain fans started getting louder about this was boring hockey. So, they went back. They went back to the run and gun. They went back to the dash and flash. It worked. But it can only work for so long. And you're seeing the evidence of this now. When Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl are refusing to block shots as good as they are, and I get it, you don't want them blocking shots all the time. I get it. But at least try and make the sacrifice. And I will probably be the only one that thinks that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is a third-line center. Nothing more. He's not a top-line guy. I love the kid for being loyal to Edmonton and sticking with Edmonton through thick and thin. But you're a third-line guy. You're not trading McDavid. And if you... Like, that's stupid comments like that from Oiler fans. We need to trade McDavid. Why? Why? What does that benefit anybody? Cool. Funny how the team that has never been to a Stanley Cup final in a long time is chirping. I have something to show. What do I have to show? Right confused. Absolutely. Kucherov. Steven Stamkos. I'd go as far as to say Sidney Crosby. Honestly, to answer your question, Epic, I don't know. What Toronto jersey? I don't have a Toronto jersey. Not you. The Duck fan that thinks he's clever and funny. Honestly, bad start to a first period. Good thing there's 2 periods and game isn't won on 20 minutes. If the game was won in 20-minute increments, I tell you what, Dallas would have won that game today. I don't have it. So, yeah. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a jersey. Sure, okay, Ryan. Bye-bye, Oilers. Okay, cool. Why trade Nurse then? Because... fuck. I really hate you, Jodes. Not in a negative way. I really hate you. Oh. Okay. To trade for the goalie that the Oilers are looking at, money has to go out. And Nurse is... No, he doesn't age. He's got that crack cocaine for... He is part of the core, but he's part of the core with money that's shorter term than Bouchard. And you can't trade a Bouchard. I'm telling you right now, you can't trade an Evan Bouchard. He means too much to your team. He can score. He does play defense better than Nurse. What really does Darnell Nurse do? And I'm not bashing Darnell. I love the kid. What really does Darnell Nurse do that Ekholm doesn't, Wallman doesn't, now Connor Murphy's here that he doesn't? He has a modified no movement clause. Okay, Ryan, cool story, bro. Like I said, there's a lot of changes coming to the Oiler roster. There's a lot of changes coming to the Oilers team. Not a manager, not a GM. He already... Fuck's sakes. Oh. Darn. Okay. Yeah, he's done one. And one was made during the season that got reneged at the last second that I really wish you guys could have seen. Oh, this sucks. This sucks. Epic. It really sucks. All right. The cat is going to get let out of the bag as soon as the offseason starts anyways. Darnell Nurse moved his no-trade clause to go to 2 teams. I'm not telling you which 2 teams they are. It'll come out eventually. Diane, I might as well talk about a few things because it's going to come out. And I'd rather get ahead of it. So anyways, yes, Darnell Nurse already waived it. Unfortunately, money-wise during the season didn't work because of just the other team didn't want to retain the salary needed, and then when they were willing to retain the salary, the player who was going to come said no to coming to Edmonton. He was comfortable where he was at. So anyways, it is what it is. A deal was made in principle at the trade deadline. Unfortunately, money-wise, didn't work. Now, in the offseason, we know money doesn't matter. Contracts don't matter. You can be $100 million over the cap as long as you are cap compliant September 15th. So, that all said, it is with great belief from this guy, Jari won't be here. Nurse will not be here. Adam Henrique won't be here. Janmark will not be here. There are a few people that will not be here that are core and key guys to the Oilers. No doubt about it. Oilers down 3-1. Shots were 11-7. Guess that's what happens when you get 2 power plays in a period. Anyways, don't believe me, just watch. I know a lot of you are clamoring for a coach break and GM being fired. Just remember, we can't continue firing coaches and GMs for the players on the ice that are underperforming.
Leads the Oilers with 4 goals in this series. Taken off the puck. He'll come off the ice.
Excuse me.
And Szymanski now the forwards. Chipped up. Leo Carlson whistles one just wide. Rebound settled by Granlund. Power play down to 20 seconds. Lacombe a reverse. Gets it back from Granlund. A second time to Granlund. Down low. Inside. Carlson lost the handle. Szymanski and clear. And that should pretty much do it for the Anaheim power play. The Oilers had to have it.
Absolutely, and they killed the first rush right on the line. It was a nice pick off by Kapanen. They didn't spend a whole lot of time on that last sequence, not allowing a shot to get through.
Washing with McDavid and Draisaitl. Fresh onto the ice after that penalty kill. They'll come up ice. Draisaitl hits Bouchard. Play is onside. Bouchard sandwiched and belted to the ice. A clear for Trouba up towards center. Cut off by Ekholm and waved in. Trouba back together with Hyman bearing down on him as Hyman out there with McDavid and Draisaitl off the successful kill. Punched ahead.
It's not to benefit.
Circles and then got knocked off. Make a play. Trouba hesitates back to Viel to the middle of the ice. Waiting, shooting, and Granlund missed up high. Rebound curled back to Trouba. On to Jackson Lacombe. His shot, a drive-by screen to save Ingram, and a rebound eventually collected by Granlund, who will funnel it back down low for Seneca.
It wouldn't have been a... I don't have any clock drops down here. Like, I don't have anything down here.
Nice swallow up there by Ingram. That was the 4th line again for the Anaheim Ducks, up against a loaded line for Edmonton after a good penalty kill. Here's the nice pass across to Carlson. He leads everybody in shots in this series. Misses that one wide off the rush. And then Granlund, it's the change on the fly.
Like I said, it wasn't a simple this guy for this guy going this way, this guy for this guy. It was a 3-team involvement.
That the play of Washing, Viel, and Moore would have been a major reason against Edmonton's top unit.
Gigantic.
And there is a team out east that loves Darnell Nurse.
They're going with that lineup against the loaded up line for Edmonton to start things off right after a penalty kill. That's who was on the ice.
Carlson, a shot redirected up over the plexi and out of play.
And for Joel Quenneville, he said, listen, we're gonna
Absolutely lots of hockey left. But hey, we're all negative and we want the Oilers to fail, right, everyone?
And create that chance. Granlund was the one that had in the slot. So they've been excellent on their
2 power plays to none when you're winning a game. Fucking ridiculous.
Had the biggest impact in this series is the play of the 4th line of the Anaheim Ducks.
It was Columbus, but it wasn't for Grant. It wasn't for the defenseman that you named. It wasn't for Granderson.
The Oilers will try to do the same in the second period, where they've been outscored 10-5 in this series to this point. A shot block up top. Dickinson will reel it in from Savoy. Coming over is Hellison. Dickinson trying to power his way to the front. Turned over for a moment by Hines. He was able to regroup. He might have gone off an official as well. And quickly moved up Gauthier to McTavish, who took the hit from Emerson to make the play in deep.
Right? Like, Oilers just got to get one power play, and they'll get one power play goal. Scores 3-2. Score again off that momentum. Scores 3-3.
He leads the Ducks. 4 goals for each of those players, and they both scored tonight. Wallman up the left-hand side for Rosovic. He'll backhand it in. Connor Murphy has the only Edmonton goal. Lacombe lost the handle, trickled out in front. Dostal made sure that Lacombe just got clipped in the face.
But yes, one of the teams was Columbus. The other team was Toronto.
The Ducks bang it in deep. Washy and VL trying to go to work.
But money didn't work in contract. Didn't work either.
Comes off, the pressure dialed up. Follow 8 performers as they take you behind the scenes of Cirque du Soleil. Cirque Life. Stream all
Yeah, if you think the Oilers are not coming back from this, you haven't watched any Oilers hockey in the last 2 years.
That box of Seapico.
It numbs my throat. The cough drops are upstairs.
She's coming with some.
Can I have those? Thank you.
Here's a shot by Minchikov, deflected high in the air, batted down by Ekholm. And then he got checked immediately by
I don't fucking care.
Got in there, take possession.
Wait, don't ruin the friendships.
Backhands it up top, Minchikov across John Carlson in front. Kalora, diving save made.
Do you need water down here?
No, I got a small jug there. But...
You have a whole another period to go.
Okay. Hyman on a breakaway, no goal. Get out of here, please. Thank you.
Came over at the deadline after 17 years with the Washington Capitals. Said once the family got settled, he became even more settled. And he's been energized by this young, talented group. Steal more. Shot. Save. Ingram. Rebound. Blocked. By McDavid. On that shot. Ingram still able to come up with a save. Trickles free. Stepping in. Making it work is Troy Terry. Shoots. And that went off the mask of Ingram. Terry. Back to Lacombe. One stick handling for Troy Terry. His shot blocked by Bouchard.
Oh.
He had 3 assists the other night in Edmonton's 4-1 win in Game 5. McDavid hit. Bouchard up the middle. Leo Carlson stuffed up. Troy Terry waits, shoots, save, Ingram. And a rebound drive by Terry.
Yes.
Terry took it into traffic to try to open up the angle. Here's Draisaitl, shot off the rush, and a stick save made on Wallman by Dostal. And the Anaheim Ducks again shutting down the top line of Edmonton. I mean, just hemming them in the defensive zone and forcing.
And that's icing against Anaheim. 14 minutes left to go in the second period. 3-1 Anaheim.
Ingram has to come up with a couple. We just saw the one on Killorn with the right pad, and Troy Terry.
Don't worry, guys. I was mentally prepared for the dummies to come in the group chat. Usually do. There's going to be more of them coming as the game gets deeper. And if Anaheim still has a lead as the game gets deeper. Oh, there's a cross check from behind. No call, though, eh? I'm Wes McCauley. I don't call anything. And that'll be icing against Anaheim again. Shut up. Just shut up, Joe Quenneville. You're already up 2. Yeah, 2 in a row. You iced it twice, you fucking retard. Fucking hell. For as long as you've been in the league, you should know what an icing is by now, eh? You want to read in the rule book? That's offside. Fucking hell. We get it. It's just crazy how the Oilers don't get very many power plays at all in the playoffs.
I'm also making you a cup of tea.
Thank you.
Oh, now you found your horsey. Yeah, you did? Go hockey on your horsey?
What, princess? Yep. Thank you, Rose. No, you don't need any of that, Rose. Thank you. You don't need any of that. Thank you. Saved by Connor Ingram.
Well, Kelly Rudy called it. Keep Connor Ingram in the net. Give him a chance to back.
Excuse me.
He's made some nice saves. This is the best shooter on the team for the Anaheim Ducks. Looking for the quick no-looker release. Never looked at Connor Ingram the whole time down the right-hand side, Gauthier, as a left-handed shot. And Ingram faces that one and makes a nice save. But he's battled. He's been battling to keep this just a 2-goal lead for the Anaheim Ducks.
12:25. Let's go in the second period. Still 3-1 Anaheim.
Against Lazar, wins the face-off. Seneca rolls up top, pressure from Szymanski, and then the shot went off the
Renegade, that's not happening. Like, you in Austin hockey have no idea. There's no coaching change coming. They haven't given up. Like, oh man. I'm just gonna stop talking because clearly. It's just best if I don't come back, I don't think. I've got way too much going on. Yeah. No.
Is this delay of game or did that tick off glass? You probably had the better view. They're signaling it did go off the glass.
Well, of course, every Anaheim player pointed over the glass, but
Just a lot going on. Austin Hockey's an idiot if he thinks that Berube or Cooper's coming to Edmonton. Why the flying fuck would John Cooper leave his cushy job in Toronto?
Takes an outlet at center. Hines pestering. Colson did get it in, and now Hines with Colson bearing down on him nearly.
Yeah, like that. And as for Berube, why? What makes you think that he can do a better job than what Knobloch is doing? I'm sorry, but anybody who says that Knobloch is the reason and this team has quit on them, man. If that's what you see.
offensive zone face-off with a top line on the ice for Edmonton, third pairing defense on the ice for the Anaheim Ducks.
Washi and McDavid really bulldogging each other.
Yeah, what a bad pass by Kapanen.
Turned it over. Troy Terry at center. They'll give it. And Washi goes in on the forecheck as the Ducks swap out that third pair. As Louis talked about big hit.
No, he doesn't, but I do. I have better intel than fucking that guy has. Trust me. He reads his dirt sheets from Bob Stauffer. But I know things before Bob Stauffer knows them. But hey, I'll be that guy right now, guys. I'm sick and tired of the fucking bullshit. I'll be that guy. It's funny how a coach can take his team to 2 Stanley Cup finals and get fired for what?
Trying to make a play. McTavish could not get it out. Wallman dogging. Up the right-hand side, Trouba. That banked off the glass. Oilers trying to catch the Ducks in transition. And indeed, a steal on Lacombe. Here's a chance. Savoy denied by Dostal. Rebound, Bailey. Shielded his man from the...
Sucks for Anaheim. You're going to have one good playoff run if you get out of this series. Shut up. Shut up. Just take the icing. Yeah, Quinville, turn more red. Turn redder than your orange jerseys that you wear. How's that not a penalty? How's that not interference? Kind of ridiculous, but don't expect any power plays for the Oilers. Somebody's got to bleed to get one of those.
30 minutes to live for the Edmonton Oilers. Nugent Hopkins wins the faceoff. Shot Wallman trickles just wide on a redirect.
Anyways.
To Gauthier. Whacked down by Hyman. He got around Gauthier. Trouba comes over. Hyman keeps possession. Guides it back to Boucher. Now Edmonton playing in Anaheim zone.
Yeah, you got to get lucky. Sometimes you got to get lucky to get good. Oh, the bounce is coming. Like I said, do you guys know how old this Ducks roster actually is? Like, you guys honestly think that Trouba's coming back? John Carlson's coming back? Killorn's coming back? But hey.
Bouchard on the ice together. Oilers get a quick change. And McDavid, Draisaitl, and Kapanen right back out there. Kapanen in on the forecheck. Hard rim knocked down by Draisaitl. That big paddle.
Might get one. Buffalo, Boston might go 7.
Nudging it back through the neutral zone. McDavid able to corral. Get it to Draisaitl. Tried to center that one off a skate. Carlson flicked it off the glass. Big hop.
Right.
Murphy, quick up through Kapanen, and a reset for John Carlson.
8.5 minutes left to go in the second period. Shots are 20-11 for Anaheim. Scores 3-1 Anaheim.
Too much on that one.
Okay, bud. Like I said, I'm done with it. Like.
And it's icing against the Anaheim Ducks, but the top line had been out, so Edmonton will change it up.
They'll look for a change. They'll go with the Nugent Hopkins line and in this offensive zone face-off and good sticks.
Next year, if you guys want to comment, you have to be a subscriber. It's just the way it's got to be. I'm not dealing with
defensive play to break it up.
Anaheim had just changed.
I won't deal with the stupid trolls that create accounts every 5 seconds.
Off the draw, Ekholm. Down low for John Carlson. Up the right-hand side, not out just yet.
Oh, referee won't get the fuck out the way. Surprise.
And a high floater through the wickets of Bouchard. Ekholm, not out. One-timer ripped right to the midsection of Connor Ingram by John Carlson. The score remains 3-1. Little posturing and gesticulating from Kreider and Ekholm. But the score, Anaheim 3, Edmonton 1. Viel laying a little lumber, and the Ducks by a deuce trying to close this series out.
Is that trench coat from Winners? I love that. Is this Winners? That Winners? Oh, I love those shoes. Is that leather handbag Winners? Is anyone paying for
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't.
Stop wondering. Start winning.
When you've been in Canada for 240 years, you get around. Because it doesn't matter what it's in. Where it's from.
Oh, exactly. There's people that live sad lives just want to bring everyone down to their level of sadness.
Order on Skip winning one of 50 pairs of tickets to a Stanley Cup playoffs game. Only on Skip, official food delivery app of the NHL.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that next year if I come back.
This no clothes on the chair moment was brought to you by California Closets. More room for what matters.
Absolute online installer Children's Hospital.
Okay.
Lottery is midnight
Oh, man.
tomorrow. Win the $2.4 million luxury show home in Keswick plus 100.
Sorry, guys. You've been listening to commercials the whole time. My bad. Yeah. Everyone that's never been to a Duck game is now at a Duck game.
We're seeing the Anaheim Ducks do it. They need to push back in a big way.
One-timer blasted wide by Hellison. Came off the glass, the Oilers doing work in their own zone. Freed up by Dickinson for Ty Emberson, and now Hellison scrambling for puck possession. Doc tried to lift. I think it caught the curved glass and back into the Edmonton bench. So neutral zone draw upcoming with 7.5 to go in period 2.
And be okay with putting a puck in behind and going and getting it. Give it up to go get it again in a better position, get a hit in, and then after that, the byproduct of that has to be get more shots to the net. As you mentioned earlier, Jack, only 11 shots for the Edmonton Oilers. They outshot the Anaheim Ducks in games 1 and 2. Got to win out of one of those 2 games. They've been outshot the last 3, and by a healthy margin. They need to get that puck to the net a little more often.
Here's a change to the best line in the series for either club. That's the Draisaitl line with Kapanen and Podkolzin as his wingers. Statistically, they've
All right, let's go, guys.
5-0 and outshot them 33-16 with these 3 on the ice. Let's see whether this line can change the complexion of Game 6. Ian Moore did not get it in. A mistake, but Draisaitl has it.
Draisaitl gets hit from behind. No call, I guess. No, we're still doing the Calgary thing, though. Excel it. No, Nick, we definitely are still doing the Calgary thing. We just got to decide if it's going to be the first game in Calgary or the second game in Calgary. That went off the crossbar and out of play.
This line that's been so good. It's the pressure. Good step up on the line, then Washi catches Emberson, pays the price to get that puck deep. This is the shot from the slot off the bar. Just a quick release. And all that interaction, it was Walden.
So the wife wants me to come back.
As a result, the Anaheim Ducks are able to come up with that puck and another good chance.
Darnell Nurse off the draw, able to sling it off.
We could burn it down for him, eh, bud?
To Jacob Trouba. Now Leo Carlson. Gaining the line. Putting it in from the right-hand side. Smacked around the boards. Lacombe back down low.
I enjoy hockey.
Some degree in unfamiliar territory. 29 of their 40.
I do. I really do enjoy hockey. And I do enjoy doing this, guys. It's...
Can they find a way to polish the series off with a lead? Shot by Trouba sent wide. Kreider around the boards. Roslovic stepping up, maintaining.
That's offside. That's offside by half a mile. Oh, I'm not angry. I get no matter what I do, I'm going to have detractors and trolls come in. And it's part of the gig. It's part of the gig. No, it was definitely projected to be a down year. I just didn't think it would be this down. Oh, be a lot of Oilers fan fighting. Oh, anyways, we got 5 minutes left to go in the second period. Still 3-1 Anaheim. Oilers are climbing back in the shots. They're slowly but surely climbing back into this. Don't call me Shirley. I guess a lot of me doesn't understand what the league was thinking with having the Pacific Division travel. Huh. That was interesting. Oilers got to get one before the third period. The Oilers can get one here before the end of the period will be set up. Oh no, I don't even care about being positive energy or negative energy. Just bring energy. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't want to make rules, guys. I'm not that guy. I'm a rule breaker, not a rule creator. I've never been a guy for rules. That's why I don't play well in the Oiler creator fan creator sandbox. You know what I mean? Like I don't play well in other people's sandboxes. Anarchy rules, man. Like, I'm all for free speech as long as it's not hate speech. Oh, absolutely. If it's constant, absolutely. But if you're feeling like the team is just down and you're not feeling it, then by all means. And my mental health will be okay. I'm an Oiler fan. I've been through the decade of darkness. I've been through worse. You're not wrong, Epic. Not wrong. I don't know why they don't shoot the puck more. I will say this. If the Oilers do lose, don't anger Nick. Yeah, he'll mute everybody. That guy will destroy us all. Anyways, if the Oilers do lose this game, and we don't, or do make changes that need to be made, and I think there will be changes made to the office, I'll love you so hard, Nick. Oh. I'll love you so hard. Just say when. I'll love you so hard. I love Shorsey, man. Sure, you guys have to hear Sportsnet deep throat the Ducks players while I'm listening to TNT and their non-biased broadcast.
Anaheim's best player throughout the series, and he'll have to continue the next 23 minutes because you know the Oilers will continue to push. Viel tried to sneak
John Cena does Honda commercials now? Cool.
lost the handle, and it was snapped back in immediately by Ian Moore.
Fucking awesome, Nick. Oh, there's a couple slashes, a couple hooks. Allowed to do it, though. His name's Connor McDavid. You're allowed to do that to Connor McDavid whenever you feel like it. Give him a little hook. Give him a little slash. Yeah, let's continue talking about the Anaheim Ducks. Is what helping? By the way, I've been reading a lot of rumors online that Connor McDavid's leaving at the end of the year. He's requesting a trade. That's not happening.
Simon flips it back. Nurse a shot right on, and a Sandoz still rebound available. Still loose, battling. And the Ducks managed to clear to the corner. Kept alive for Murphy. Across to Nurse, a brief juggle, and then sent right back down low to Doc. Edmonton's depth. Trying to create something here. Slug back down. Didn't get it out. Nurse down low.
It's not their fourth line, though. That's the funny thing that we say that.
Who's been elevated and deservedly so. Hard rim Carlson. Good keep again by Nurse. A third time he's out of the zone. Fishing after it. Ducks can't muscle it out. Trickles free again. Now Palin will have a chance, and he saucers it back to center. Nurse wires it back in for Edmonton. Tell you what, Colton Dock.
Yeah, they're not afraid to give a little bump after the play. Give a little bump behind the whistle. Yeah, they're not afraid to give the top guys little bumps. You can get away with it. Little hold, little tug.
Draisaitl had it knifed off his stick. Now you've got Podkolzin and Kapanen pouring in. Podkolzin backhands one into the corner. Trouba first on the puck, hard rim, and did that go off Ekholm out of play? I think it did.
Boy, tight check in here. Not much room. This is a little wrister by Darnell Nurse.
Right, like
when there's traffic in front, just get it to the net.
I guess I just had higher hopes for this season, but I guess when you're, I'll be 100% honest, I guess when you're playing against referees for the first 4 games, it's kind of hard to battle back. And you guys, yeah, the tea's helping, thank you. You guys can come at me with me bashing. No, I don't think so, Chris. I think Buffalo Sabres are a legit team. Scores! Zach Hyman makes it 3-2. Gotta love the Zach attack. You see that fucking baby Quinville? You're gonna call that back? No way you're gonna call that back! Fuck you, you're gonna call that back! That was a kick. Fuck off. Holy fuck. So why are we not calling a hook on the hands? Where's the hook on the hands then? What a fucking joke. Fuck off. That's the Oilers, man. That's the Oilers this playoff series. Anything for the Anaheim fucking Ducks. Way to go, Gary. Way to go, Gary. Guy was hooking Hyman's hands. Clearly his stick was in his hands. Can't call that a penalty, though. It was kicked in by Hyman because he couldn't get his stick free. But hey, don't call that, though, right, ref? And then fucking VL thinks he's fucking superstar. Yeah, I'm done with you, kid. Have a nice life. Go fuck yourself. Like I said, I'm not an eagle eye. He didn't fucking see it. Funny how they call that no goal right away, but hey. Refs can't see a puck go in overtime, but it will call it a goal on the ice, make us return it. I'm sorry, guys. It's just... If you don't think the refs had everything to do with this series, you're not fucking watching and paying attention. Do you want me to come lay with her? There's 33 seconds. Thank you. Finally, somebody that knew how to do that. Give me 30 seconds and I'll come lay with her. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just fucking... I don't get it. You can't... You can't, man. You can't beat the refs. The refs are undefeated. Every time the Oilers had a lead in this series except for Game 5, it was power play after power play after power play for Anaheim. But hey, don't do the same when the Oilers are down, though. Heaven forbid you give them power play chances to get in the game. Enjoy the intermission, guys. I'll be back. ladies and gentlemen. These Oilers are down 4-1 going to the third period. Not looking good, no. But we've seen worse and we've lived through worse. Gotta believe the Oilers can still come back even if it's impossible. Even though it looks bleak, they're the Oilers. Anything's fucking possible. So I'm not just gonna wave the white flag and be like, fuck it, next year. I don't think like that. I never will, because next year's not guaranteed. Tomorrow's not guaranteed, people. I guess the lesson learned here is don't take shit for granted. Live in the now. Like, enjoy the fucking moment. Because honestly, you don't know what is going to happen tomorrow. You don't know if you're going to... Fuck. Anyways. If you can't accept and be happy in the moment, I don't know. I feel you. I feel you. I understand. I'm getting way too real with you guys right now, and it sucks because I don't want to be this real with you guys, because he's not getting fired, Brad. He's not getting fired. Like, I can't stress this enough. Knobloch is not going anywhere. Who's coming in? Name 3 coaches that are going to come in and be an Edmonton Oilers coach. You can't, because there is nobody. Just like the GM situation. Who is going to come in and replace Bowman? Nobody's coming. There's no coach out there that's going to take this fucking job. There's happiness. Too many times we take these opportunities, the Oilers making the playoffs for 8 straight years. Going to be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The run's going to go on and so forth. Luba, I'll save you the read. Connor McDavid has a fractured ankle. Leon Draisaitl has a hip displacement. David Dickinson has a fractured leg. There's a difference between a fracture and a break. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins himself has a wrist injury. I disagree with you, Nick. I disagree with you there. But I see where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. It's just I can't take this for granted. I can't take each opportunity that I have to watch the Oilers play hockey for granted. Because one day you're just waking up to go pick up your kids, and within 2 seconds you're gone. So yeah, I can't be the doom and gloom negative person that everyone else is afforded to be. I choose life. Why do you have a soother in your mouth? That's ridiculous. It's not promised. And because of the stuff that I've seen the last 48 hours, stuff that my friends have told me in the last week.
In 6 games that year, swept out of the first round the following year by Nashville, and as Scott mentioned, had not been to the postseason since. But now,
Like I said,
urging the Ducks to finish it
sucks, and none of it is hockey. None of it is hockey related. How I'm feeling. Does it suck that this team has got so much skill, so much promise, and this is how it's not over yet? But so far, this is how the writing is on the wall. It sucks. All it takes is one lucky bounce, and before you know it, you're in the game 4-2, and then one more lucky bounce or one power play. I guess asking for a power play when you're Wes McCauley reffing against a Canadian team is asking too much. So he doesn't want to show favoritism being from Toronto. Don't want to show favoritism to the Canadian team, but hey.
Just been the tight checking and quickness of this series. Pucks up for grabs, changed possession, I believe, 4 times in that one little sequence.
Draisaitl boots it back to Kapanen, taken away. Terry up the center. They'll keep it on his stick and rifle it around the boards. Brandlin stepping.
Oh no, we might still get this season. I'm still thinking that we still got this. Like, hey, like I said, I've seen bigger miracles happen. I've seen bigger leads blown against this Oilers team. You just got to remember who the fuck they are and what the fuck they're about. Injuries or not, it's not an excuse. Play the right way. This is the period to remind everybody why you are the Edmonton Oilers. Yeah! Call that back! Call that back! Kapanen scores 4-2. Oh, they're going to review that too, right? Oh, that's offside. Sorry. My bad, it was not a Kapanen goal. It was a Podkolzin goal. Vasily Podkolzin. That's all you can hope for, right? Is just one shot at a time. Yeah, I'll cheer everyone up. Big save by Connor. That's all it takes is one shot, one goal, one save. Let's go. I'll cheer you guys up. I'm tired of doom and gloom. Let's go. If this is the final broadcast here, let's go with a bang. A banger. A gem. Here come the Oilers yet again. Now. Kapanen won't be coming back next season. Just too injury prone, and the Oilers, he's a question mark, I guess, from the Oiler brass. Roslovic will be coming back. He's very highly touted on the Oilers brass. The players that I don't know for sure coming back: Connor Murphy, Dickinson, Podkolzin. Just to name a few that I know for sure coming back that are unrestricted or restricted free agents. Kapanen I don't see coming back unless he's willing to take a really big discount just because he's injury prone. Adam Henrique is not coming back. I just don't think he's coming back. And if he does, it has to be at the price point that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's got 1 more year on his contract, right? Epic. I think he's still got 1 more year on his contract. So yeah, Paul's Colt is definitely coming back. Yeah, Henry's just too old. Lazar, Jones is gone. Lazar is gone. Murphy's not gone. The Oilers love Murphy. They love what he brings. Oh, thank you, Epic. Yeah, I wasn't sure how many he signed for. Stastny's not coming back. Emberson is still signed with the team next year.
It's a good drive wide on the backhand side by Gauthier, and he gets it there, and he just kind of whiffs on this opportunity. I mean, it's right in the wheelhouse. Maybe a little bit of a stick, too, at the last second by Dickinson. Maybe disrupted him a little bit, but he came back to the not in a happy mood after that fine drive wide by Gauthier. Hyman and Roslovic back out with
Excuse me, fudge.
Tim Washy led NCAA Division I in face-offs his last year at Western Michigan. Ducks couldn't capitalize there with a clear off that draw. Now Trouba turns, and this time draws it successfully back to the Edmonton line. Ekholm lost the handle, fired in by Moore. That hops over the stick of Ingram to Bouchard. 5 minutes gone by in the third. Bouchard dart that was tipped by Killorn. Dostal to handle. He'll send it.
Yeah, we're definitely going to see Unger next year. Forwards that are not being brought back next year, as far as what I've been told, and my spidey senses really are not that wrong. Adam Henrique won't be returning. Kapanen is on the fence. Max Jones will not be returning. Curtis Lazar will not be returning. Dickinson, he's also one of those players that they would love to bring back if he has a healthy offseason. They like his play style. They like what he does. But the injuries is the question mark. You're right there. The injuries is the question mark for Dickinson. On defense, not coming back next year. Stastny. Spencer Stastny will not be back. Ty Emberson is still under contract for another year. That's too many options to bring back. No, I get what you're saying. I think the Oilers will figure out how to make the numbers work. Goaltender's not coming back next year. Connor Ingram, Calvin Pickard, Tristan Jarry. It's not over yet, Mums. Yeah, they're going to let him walk. Absolutely. .12:35 left to go in the third period. 4-2 Anaheim. Shots are 26-21 for the Ducks. Let's not forget, Edmonton has yet to get a power play this game. And yeah, I will harp on it until it fucking happens. No, absolutely, Lubo. Absolutely. And that's why I think they take a chance on Kapanen, even with these injuries. Oh, I agree. I agree. That's icing against the Ducks. Like, guys, I think you got to take a chance on Kapanen. Like, what is he making this year?
Bounces right there. That's a great save as Kapanen gets a pretty good backhand away on that bouncing puck. And it's the extension of the right pad by Dostal.
What's Kapanen making this year? 1.3? I think you keep him at 1.3. Give him 2.6 over 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, give him that opportunity. Bridge deal it. And I think with the Oilers roster, they saw that the captain took a huge discount to extend. They will too. It's not done till it's done, man. I've seen better things happen. I've been called worse by better, sir. No, I'm joking. Matthias Janmark has 1.4 left owing to him. I don't think they... Oh, wow.
Looked like for a moment both teams weren't sure that puck stayed on the ice surface. There was a few hands that went up thinking it hit the mesh. Terry, Minchikov, that hesitation might have cost Anaheim a better scoring chance. Terry,
that is so offside.
who erases in, Nurse to Szymanski, slid up to Kapanen. Ducks are able to bottle the Oilers up a little bit momentarily, and now Nurse.
Mon, you alright? That's icing against the Oilers. Okay, then give him the red line. Interesting.
Love the NHL? Bet99 Sportsbook and Casino brings every shot, goal, and storyline to life. Experience it your way. Right now.
Here's that drive 2-on-1 by Carlson. Elects to shoot this one. Tries to go. I think Ingram gets a little piece of that with the arm. Carlson's had some dandy chances in this series.
Might have kissed the top of the bar on its way by, too.
A lot of jostling between the benches as that icing call. A few Oilers jumped on the bench to try and buy some time and buy some slow.
I have faith he'll figure it out. I have faith he'll do something good for the Oilers. It's not really him making decisions anyways. Icing against Anaheim. No, it's going to be Utah versus the Ducks. Vegas isn't beating. I don't think Vegas is going to beat Utah. Regardless, you guys can enjoy watching. It'll be either Vegas versus Utah versus the Ducks or Utah versus us. I disagree. I disagree. They how's that not a fair face-off? Like, because the white team won the face-off, you gotta make sure that it goes again. So stupid. You would think, Lubo, you'd think law of averages, the best team with the best two players on the league haven't got a power play, and there's been a lot to call. There's been a lot you could call, but hey, you know. I'm not Wes McCauley, so like I said, guys, it's not an NHL rulebook. It's more of an NHL guideline. We could call these penalties. We won't. We could.
It was a nice play by Tyson Hines, just a little lob out of the zone, and they get a change.
Off the draw, Lacombe to Trouba, a floater toward the blue line, and a good follow-up effort by Ian Moore against Boucher.
10 minutes left to go in the third period, still 4-2 Anaheim. Oilers got to come back in him, you got to believe.
McDavid and Draisaitl. Pass up the middle. McDavid. Oh, interesting play by Dostal to keep it moving. And indeed, the Ducks get it through. Both McDavid and Draisaitl. Washi shot VL, redirected off of Washi, who then tried to hunt down the rebound, but it's McDavid away. VL trying to reach in.
That's not a penalty! You called Hyman for that! You called the Oilers for that exact same thing! No fucking call! There's a trip! No call! Yeah, we're clearly just putting our whistles away, eh? Best player in the world gets hooked on the hands. No call. Don't worry about it, McDavid. You're not that great.
Play it off the glass and back towards center. 9 minutes to go. Shot in off a Terry stick.
Like I said, what does an Oilers player got to do? Fucking bleed? And that's a hand pass. Yeah, you really saw that, eh, Wes? You saw that hand pass, but heaven forbid you call a hook. Fucking Wes McCauley. You're fucking special, man.
With Rogers, Canada's best 5G Plus network. We're live. Okay, what's up, guys? We have a wild episode for you today. Agamotto, can you say hi to my mom? Hi, Michael's mom. Mom, you gotta hold the phone like way further from you. Sorry. Okay, guys, this is where we got to. We got Go and Jay's on there. So you.
It is what it is, folks. You gotta bleed to get a power play if you're the Oilers. If you're Anaheim, just lay on the ice, fall over on your own 2 feet. And again, I don't care. You guys can come at me with me being negative about the refs. It's...
I'm facing the cravings. The triggers.
When more people start talking about it and more people start acknowledging that there's an issue, then I'll be quiet about it. Because yes, the reffing in this league is an issue. We saw it at the Olympics. Boy, did we see it at the Olympics, the greatest stage for hockey. I've said this for the last decade. This is Gary's world. We're just all paying to live in it. Oh, that's awesome. Happy to hear that. Yeah, it's just crazy. Like, I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying not to be harping on officiating, but it's been overly bad this year. Because there's no training. There's no actual school or training for these officials.
Oilers still nearly 9 minutes to get to. Shot in by Murphy. Dostal takes a peek, hands off to John Carlson. Sends it off the glass back towards center. Murphy protects.
That was a hand pass by the Oilers, but missed. It's just weird. I don't get it. No penalty for the Ducks. Like I said, Anaheim's going to have to make an Oiler bleed for a call to happen. Why is he laughing? Is Jay Woodcroft a head coach anywhere? Is he even the assistant coach? No, he's an associate coach. Duck fans are saying, refs, you suck. You are the last type of fans to be bitching about reffing. No, he's an associate coach. That's the funny part about this entire situation. Paul Coffey has more say on the Oilers bench than Jay Go Fuck Yourself Woodcroft on the Anaheim bench. He's an associate coach.
Hasn't seen many pucks in a while. That's a pretty good save with bodies in front. Paling again with another chance. Here's the collision here. A little cross check by VL. Murphy takes exceptions, gives him a shove into his bench as they separate and go. There was a little bit extra between Washi and Kapanen, and that's the no call on Savoy.
Like I said, it's...
Late. Oh, not to worry. With Bet 365 early payout, gave up 3 goals.
Oh, excuse me.
Get paid out early with Bet 365. Companies everywhere bought into AI. Problem is, nothing works yet.
No, Jodes. No.
That was not me. Only the ServiceNow AI platform breaks down the rules. It integrates
Nope.
anything.
In your workflow, any data source, and with the AI Control Tower, we can finally manage all our AI.
The ServiceNow AI platform lets you collect and control everything.
I'll double down on that, in fact. I'd say Coffey comes back for game 1, night 1, next season.
The Hyundai Elantra inspires a special type of love.
They do.
The type that goes the distance.
I know a few good old ex-head coaches that would help him out really nicely.
It's that Hyundai Elantra type of love.
I am just saying, I know a few ex-head coaches that could help out in the assistant role. And if the Oilers feel they need a change, he's already there. He's already implemented.
Against the Dallas Stars in the opening round of the 97 playoffs. My partner had a front row seat for that one.
Yeah, and it's just a chain reaction. It starts to happen, and it hasn't happened yet for Edmonton. They've been pushing in this third. I've been impressed with how Anaheim's bent but not broken. They're getting pucks out of their zone, winning a lot of battles.
But Colson, who got the 1 goal thus far in the third period, sends it behind the net. And now on the puck a second time. But Colson's goal was his third of the series. Gauthier gets a clear off the stick of Nurse, powering his way into puck possession as Alex Skinner.
That's a way offside.
And it's 1-on-5, so he wisely just sends it along the end boards. We're down to 5.5
Ugh.
and Louis will start keeping an eye on Connor Ingram just in case. Here's Draisaitl streaking in right-hand side. Lacombe comes to meet him. Sent around the boards, Roman. Under pressure, coughs it up. And a clear. Ian Moore up through center. Jeff Viel. Lacombe spins. Viel on his backhand denied by Ingram. Quick up. McDavid. Got a piece of it. No icing. Trouba first on it for Anaheim. A lunging play by Roslovic to knock it down on the half wall. Hyman goes to work. McDavid lost the handle. Granlund looks
So much interference.
and lifts it through the middle. Seneca to the net. Well played. I think that was Wallman. And now McDavid the other way with Carlson back. Carlson shadowing. McDavid throws it around the boards. He's out there with Nugent Hopkins and Hyman. A deflected puck by Kreider, who now will try to clear through Nurse, and he does get it done. Seneca's going to have a breakaway. Ingram races out to chop it away.
Took the gamble, and he won it.
There's Thurston in deep. 4:15 to go. zone end. Ekholm up the left-hand side. Savoy on to Nugent Hopkins. Savoy shoots and then stayed out high blocker. And I believe caught the mesh.
Excuse me. Oh.
And the slick-handed Seneca gets to that puck, but Ingram wipes him out.
4 minutes left to go in the third period. Oilers still down 4-2. Just get one in the next 2 minutes. Get another one, tie the game. We'll go in overtime, see what happens there. Gotta believe until that final fat lady starts singing, we gotta believe it's gonna happen.
Order on Skip for your shot at winning one of 50 pairs of tickets to a Stanley Cup playoffs game. Only on Skip, official food delivery app of the NHL.
Game day good. Let's go. I still don't know which betting team is responsible for the NHL status. Maybe you should mull it over. I see it now. I know what to do. Good call.
With BetMGM's responsible gambling tools like deposit or time limits, you can always mull it over ahead of time.
Party's in the back.
Oh, sheep? They're beside the pasta. Don't trust your betting to just any store. Leon's has complete.
Oh, I agree, Bunny. I agree.
Cheat set starting at $19. Spend less, sleep comfortably. When pain shows up, Tylenol is on your team. It's like Nathan McKinnon having your back, even when you're back. Tylenol Extra Strength. Pain Relief MVP.
Empty net Edmonton.
You're looking at the net vacated by bench, stopping 26 of 30 tonight. You've got Draisaitl, Nugent Hopkins, Hyman, McDavid, Ekholm, and Bouchard. A face-off to the right of the Anaheim net. The Ducks lead the series 3 games to 2 in Game 6, 4-2. Draisaitl powers his way to a face-off win. Bouchard.
Guys holding on to Hopkins in the face-off dot. No fucking call though. It's just stupid shit like that. Two-hand chop, no call. Hey ref, hey, that's allowed. Right on the guy's wrist. That's allowed.
So the Ducks will get a change. The clock keeps moving. 3:15 to go. The reign of the Western Conference champion Oilers, 2 years running, in serious trouble. Kept alive for a moment, and then Bouchard, was he inside the line? They rule no. Neutral zone face-off upcoming.
Neutral zone face-off. Get the fuck out of here, man. There was nothing neutral zone about that.
Except for the sharp angle won by McDavid, just trying to throw it into the mix. The Anaheim Ducks from inside out, they've been getting in lanes, they've been closing quickly and taking that time and space away. This face-off will be in the neutral zone in front of the Anaheim bench here. Critical one here.
And as a result, Ingram comes back to the pipes. So it's 5-on-5 here. Draisaitl trying to push the puck over to McDavid, which he does. Shot in by Wallman, and the Oilers get the 6th attacker out. Ducks with a chance to clear, can't get it done. Bouchard at the line for Draisaitl. Snapped it off a skate. Good keep by Wallman. Back to Draisaitl, tipped by Kreider. Now Bouchard, a one-timer, that was blocked. Ducks with a chance to clear, but Kreider failed to do it. Then McDavid flubbed one.
McDavid's fighting the puck. He's been fighting the puck all series. He's been fighting the puck all fucking series, McDavid. Good for you, McDavid. Here's what it is, folks. That's what happens when your entire top six are hurt. Why is that, Mr. Bettman? Why did all the top six get hurt? Because you don't fucking call anything and you tell your fucking officials to ignore everything. What are you talking about? Joe, do you know that regular season awards mean nothing for postseason, right? Like, regular season awards have already been decided and voted on. That's why they're called regular season awards. Playoffs don't matter. But yes. If you want to look at it that way, I guess you can. No, the achievement this year is the deck was stacked against the Oilers from start to finish. And they still managed to make the fucking playoffs. I'm not allowed to comment on that, Mund. That is one thing I'm not allowed to comment on. I'm not allowed to make a comment on that trade situation. Because that is a bridge I don't want to burn. And yes, I do know the actual insider information on that. I'm just not willing to burn that friend. And I do call him a friend. And I know he's watching. And I know he's already mad at me. Mund, it was, I agree, but there's only so much, and I'm going to say this, and I know I can say this till I'm blue in the face. There's only so much you can do when the referees are out to fuck you. When the referees are out to say fuck you from period 1, game 1. When there's an agenda, there's nothing you can do as a team. When there is an agenda, the only thing that you can do is play choir boy hockey. Never put a stick anywhere near a player. Never hit somebody. Never. When there's an agenda. When there is agenda, there's nothing you can do as a team. But what do I know? When a team is up 2-0 and then the team that's losing gets 4 straight power plays. And then the game goes into overtime and nobody sees the puck cross the line. But hey, let's go huddle at center ice and one of us. All it takes is one of us to say we saw the puck. So who says they saw the puck go across the line? The guy that was the farthest away from the ice. That guy that was at the far end of the ice, down by the Anaheim goaltender, he said he saw it cross the line. Take my word for it, boys. I saw it cross the line. Well, since you said it did, we'll call it a goal on the ice and make Toronto reverse it. We'll call it a goal on the ice and make Toronto reverse it. Instead of doing the smart thing, call it no goal on the ice. Make Toronto reverse it. If they don't play on, we still got overtime. No, can't do that. I agree, man. I agree. I couldn't give up if I wanted to, guys. I don't think drive was the problem. All right, guys. I'm going to say it. I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I know you're in here, and I know you're watching, and I know you're going to give me a text message in 45 minutes when you're done with doing the things you got to do inside the room. I apologize. I'm not watching the handshake line either. Oilers lose 5-2 to the Anaheim Ducks. Oilers lose the series 4-2. If you want to stay for the tea, stay for the tea. If not, I completely understand. Congratulations to the Ducks. Tonight you were the better team. I'm not taking anything away from you. Tonight the Ducks were the better team. When Stuart Skinner got traded, the locker room. Again, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys don't know this. You're about to know this. When Stuart Skinner got traded, the core group was very upset and blindsided by it. The worst part about it was Kulak going too. And don't get this twisted. They weren't mad at Bowman. The team wasn't mad at Jackson. They weren't mad at Keith Gretzky. They weren't mad at Wayne Gretzky. They weren't mad at Cates. No, it needs to be said. This team turned on the fan base for good reason. This team wasn't mad at anybody at head office. This team was mad at the fan base. How they treated Stuart Skinner. And when they found out that Kulak was going, holy fuck. Again, I'm not dealing with that. Like, have fun, kid. Like I said, fucking losers be losers. It is what it is. If I lose subscribers, I lose subscribers. I'm not dealing with fucking retards. That's fine, Jodes. That's fine. It is what it is. I'm not upset that you said they weren't going to. But yeah, getting back to my story. And again, I know this is going to get a text message and possibly a phone call. The Oilers, individuals in that room, they did get better. They did get better. That is the problem. They did get better down the way. Stuart Skinner was getting better. But the fans already made up their minds. So I will say this. The fans asked for it. The fans got it. Reap what you sow. That's actually not true, Jodes. That is not true at all. That's not true. Like, see, that... Fuck, I hate this. Jodes, that's actually not true. Keith Gretzky wasn't banished to the Condors. He was in Bakersfield to help develop a system that's been broken for a decade. If you don't know what's going on in Condorville right now, they've had the best talent in Bakersfield they've had in a decade. We have guys coming up that can fill holes. We have goalies coming up that can do things that we've never seen that we haven't seen in a long time in this Oilers organization. It's just the fans need to understand they can't walk around like assholes and expect nothing to happen in return. I hate to put that on fans like Stuart for real who thinks it's okay to bash players and there's no repercussions for it just because you live in a soapbox. You have words and it's freedom of speech. Judge, you're wrong there, man. Like, this team is going back to the Stanley Cup final next year. If not the next decade, we're going to be contenders. We may not get there every year. It's hard to do. But we're going to win 2 or 3 cups along the way. I get your frustration, dude. I understand it. I get where you're coming from. I get where Oiler fans in general are upset and mad. But be mad at yourselves. Don't blame management. Don't blame management. Don't blame management. Don't blame Holland for what the fans did. But anyways, Podkolzin will still be an Oiler next year. He'll be an Oiler for years and years to come. Hate to tell you guys this, those that really hate Connor McDavid and really hate that he's on the Edmonton Oilers. He's here for life. Draisaitl's here for life. Bouchard's here for life. Nurse, well, you fans are going to get what you want in the offseason. Jari, the experiment didn't work. Sorry, bud. You were all talk, no action. Ingram, I don't blame Ingram for anything. I don't put anything that happened while Ingram was here on Ingram. He was a professional. He showed up. He did his job. It was just under circumstances that, again, I will say this until I'm blue in the face. It was under circumstances that the fans brought on. All the fans had to do was sit down, shut up, and enjoy the regular season. Sit down, shut up, and enjoy 82 games of mundane hockey where the Oilers are just going to get to the playoffs. Connor Ingram, Stuart Skinner were your goalies. But hey, fans had to be fans, right? Fans had to go out of their way to make their voices heard. Management heard you. Kulak got caught in it. Guess what? Brett Kulak's playing for Colorado. He's off to round 2. Is he a big piece of their team? No. But he plays minutes. He does a job. Keeps pucks out of net. What was one thing the Oilers needed this round of playoffs? In round 1, what was one thing the Oilers needed? A shutdown defenseman. A guy named Brett Kulak would have been pretty cool, eh? But hey, the fans spoke. The fans wanted to be heard. Well, they heard you. Anyways, guys, I've taken up too much of your time already. We'll see you guys. Like I said, I'm not upset. Maybe I should be. Maybe I should be throwing shit around, swearing, causing a scene, acting a fool. It's hockey. These past 2 weeks have taught me there's more to life than hockey. I hope you said goodbye to some Oiler players that have been your favorites for a while. I hope you guys cherish their time as Oilers. Just say. They might not be Oilers in 2 months, 3 months. We know the core guys are staying aside from Nurse. We know Bouchard's here, Draisaitl's here, McDavid's here. Hawkins is here. Hyman is here. Podkolzin, that's a guy to look out for. Matthew Savoy, that's a guy to watch out for. I don't think so, Jotes. I don't think so, Jotes. I think the Minnesota Wild are going to knock Colorado out. in a 6-game series. It's just somber knowing this team, the hat could have been, should have been more. But when you've got 3 of your, I'm going to say it, when you've got 4 of your top 6 guys hurt and dealing with injuries, yeah, Hudson's coming up, Iceman's coming up. Yeah, Big J, there is, but it's not happening. I can say it. You're not wrong, Joe. It's always expect the worst. You're never disappointed. You're not wrong there. But I don't ever expect the worst. I always expect the middle. Don't expect the worst, but don't expect the greatest thing ever. You never, even with the middle stuff, right? As saying goes on a wall that I read one day, shoot for the stars. Even if you miss, you land on the moon. Hey, Oilers will be the Oilers. They'll be back next year. They'll be the same team, different players, same jersey. That is why I never cheer for the name on the back of a jersey. Trades have to be made, man. Trades have to be made. This team needs a shakeup. They're not going to be drastic changes like you guys think. Like Nurse is going to be drastic. The goaltender they're getting will be an upgrade. Big J, it was not going to be the Leafs that we were getting a player from. We were going to be... Oh, I can't even... Again, I'm sorry, bud. Like, I know this isn't going to burn our friendship, and I know you understand where my frustration is. I've been sitting on it for a long time. It was going to be a Columbus, Toronto, and Edmonton deal. Coming to Edmonton was Boone Jenner and Provorov. That was one deal to clear up some cap space. Nurse was going to Toronto. Columbus was receiving some of Toronto's young guy. Toronto was giving Columbus young players and prospects to make the future better for Columbus. And in a separate trade, the Oilers were also going to get a goalie. So not only were we going to get a Provorov to play defense, which would have been a huge upgrade, we would have got Boone Jenner. And I think he would have helped down the middle. It would have been a great deal. Unfortunately, money didn't work. And somebody on the Toronto Maple Leafs said, I don't want to trade. Can you imagine? Hey, that's up to you, man. I will not tell you how to be a fan. So again, I apologize to my buddy. I know you and I have had many conversations about what could have been. You know how to get a hold of me in the summer. We're definitely going to go for some beers, man. But if we do meet up on the golf course, don't kick my ass too badly, please. I bruise easy. I have an ego when it comes to golfing. Don't beat me. Again, trades that can't be made during the season because of contracts and no, Elvis Merzlikins was not leaving Columbus. And Merzlikins isn't an upgrade on what we had with Stuart Skinner. Again, I can't tell you the goalie trade because that really is a secret that nobody fucking knows about. Mund might know about it, but it really was tight-lipped. And, oh man, it would have made the Oilers significantly better. No, it wasn't Binnington coming to Edmonton as much as people seem to think it was Jordan Binnington. It wasn't, I'm good sometimes, I'm not so good sometimes, Binnington. But we'll see. We'll see if this goalie still decides he wants one more kick at the can. It sucks. Because, hey, it is what it is, right? Like, sometimes money didn't work. Just money didn't work. Oh, I don't drink. What I'm drinking right now is tea. And what I'm drinking in this cup is an energy drink that I didn't even touch. I don't drink. Again, I guess I'm going to spill all the tea on my personal life. I don't drink because I grew up around alcoholics. So, because of that, who wants to be here? Fleury wants to be here? Oh, no. Yeah, Toronto wanted to trade Stolarz or Wool, but the Oilers didn't want in on Stolarz. That was a train that had sailed. Oh, Jesus. Don't even talk about the wax stream, dude. That hurts. I'm still feeling the bruises. I swear she hurt me. She hurt me on TV, and she laughed about it. Fleury does want to be here. I can confirm that. I will say the reason why the money didn't work with Marc-Andre Fleury was bonuses. He wanted guaranteed 200, not 200 million, my bad. $200 million, no. He wanted $2 million for every milestone that he got. So let's say the Oilers made the playoffs. He was going to make $1 million for base salary, but a $2 million bonus. The Oilers got out of round 1. That was an extra $2 million bonus. Round 2, extra $2 million bonus. I know, dude. I know. So I'm talking for you. I know I shouldn't talk, but Marc-Andre Fleury wanted guaranteed $8 million bonuses, depending on how far him and the Oilers got in the playoffs. I get it. Money was good, though. I'm not upset by that. I'm not upset by the Mangiapane trade. Oh, I know next year is going to be the year of what the fuck is this team? Who the fuck are these guys? If you're an Oiler fan and you want your team to be in the playoffs in January, February, pay attention to next year. This team is going to be that team. I think they've learned, if anything, the lesson learned by the Oilers this year. You can't half-ass half a year and expect to be okay in April. You know what I mean? No, it absolutely is. But that was his demand to all teams. To all teams that were going after him. Why do you think he didn't play? It wasn't because he's not talented. It wasn't because he didn't want to. It's because his demands for his bonuses were too high. The teams that could afford to pay him were not making playoffs, so his bonuses mean nothing. But the teams that were making playoffs couldn't afford to pay his bonuses. Life sucks that way, I guess. But yeah, I'm not going to yell. I'm not going to scream. Oilers lost in round 1. Shit happens. We go to bed. Hopefully wake up tomorrow. Just do it all over again. There's still playoff hockey. If you guys want to watch playoff hockey, have at her. I'm going to step away for a few weeks. I'm going to enjoy watching hockey. Enjoy some family time. Go to a lake. go to a cabin. For all the Oiler fans out there that wanted this, don't be that fan. Don't say that we wanted it, we needed a break. I get where you guys are coming from. Just you say that now, like you guys say that now, right? But we remember the decade of darkness. You'll see, Jotes. You'll see. I guess we'll just have to wait and see, Jotes. No, don't be sorry, my friend. Don't be sorry. Never be sorry. We're going to come back next year stronger than we were this year. By the way, thank you guys for 300. I think last time I checked, I was at 330 subscribers. I say this all the time. Without you guys, there is no me. I'm just an asshole that talks to myself. I'm not taking that much time. I'll take a couple weeks. I'll take the summer. But if there's Oilers news to pass along, check it out. I'll pass it. $338. Wow. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. Hey, every little bit helps. I'm going to go and canvas my body a little bit to go out and get more subs naturally. I won't pay the $20 a month or whatever it is to get a bunch of bought subs to inflate this. I don't want it that way. I want it to happen organically. Hey, listen here, Musquat. Just because you can't grow the sexy facial hair. Oh, I love you guys. Listen here, Nick. Just because you can't grow the niceness, don't be hating. You guys are awesome. The good, the bad, the indifferent. You guys are awesome. You guys make my nights. I'm going to go play some hockey. Cha-cha. Meats. Oh. So anyways, a stump me ho. It's been a nice year. I'm glad I got to know you guys. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You're not wrong, Jotes. You're not wrong, but I don't think he's going to have a choice next year with all the young talent, the Savoys, the Howards, the Hudsons, the Podkolzins. He's not going to have a choice. The Szymanskis. He's not going to have a choice. And McDavid is going to have to shut up. McDavid is just going to have to shut up and say, hey, I want to play 50 minutes a night, but I know I can't. And that is where the coaching staff is just going to have to tell McDavid, hey, you play. It is better for us long term that you don't play 35, 40 minutes a night. Same with Draisaitl. It's going to come down to those guys have to be okay excuse me, with playing less. Any whoosies? I'm out. Enjoy your summer. It's a long summer that I don't like. But maybe I'll work on my golf game. I might do some uploads of me going to the driving range or a simulator in town here and just doing a live from the simulator. Me and a couple buddies in a simulator just shooting the shit. See me away from a camera. Love you all. Thank you for being here. From my family to your family. Deuces.